say you're kissing each other clean suggests that you're not clean, you're dirty.
Do you always know what your idea is, or does it change for you too?
No, I don't. I mean, because that would be no fun. I mean, I try to make things that could mean a few. Try to stumble upon, you try to stumble into the subconscious where things exist but don't necessarily have one meaning or the other. You know, they just exist and you accept them because they only exist that way.
But do you know, if you listen back to your songs and, well, you've matured and you've grown, do you know then maybe some sort of subconscious images or messages that, of stories, I mean, that you put in previous songs that if you look back on them, then you say, well, actually they're about my own life, they're about what I experienced.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, sometimes you look back and say, oh yeah, that I see now that was what I was thinking about because that and this and that were happening in my life. Yeah, of course.
Is it maybe, because I have to stop now, that song you were saying, Tree by the River, 10 years ago you started that song. Is it also something that you say, well, 10 years and now when I look back on it, it must have started with that thing that happened in my life?
Oh no, I knew very well what the specific thing that started that song. But it took me a long time to get it to a point where I could present it and be happy with it as a song and not just my own memory.
Do you want to share what started that song?
No, I don't.
Okay, don't want to share.
Sorry.
No problem.
You know, it was like a personal thing that happened with me. I mean, they're spread here and there in all the songs. You know, there's bits and pieces. But I don't think that should, you know, but my own personal memories, I don't make diary entry songs because that would be lame. You know, reading other people's diaries is not all that fun. It feels risque, but it's not very fun. It's usually very little of interest in people's diaries. But that said, I mean, writing songs is partially inspiration, and the majority of it is rewriting to a form that you can present, and it means something to a lot of people.
Sorry, but you were saying Tree by the River. It took you 10 years to actually, well, to not write the corny stuff. Did you grow as a songwriter then? What made you?
Oh, I don't think it's necessarily like I became a better songwriter. I just decided, you know, eventually to put the time into it to finish it. You know what I mean? I couldn't figure it out, not necessarily because I didn't have the juice to do it. It was just something else. Maybe something else was. But you know, yeah. But at the same time, yeah, I've learned a few things. I don't think it necessarily makes me a better songwriter, but for some reason I was able to finish it more recently than before.
The album is called Kiss Each Other Clean. Who did you kiss clean?
I wouldn't tell you that either.
Well, maybe.
But it comes from a line in that last song, the fake name song, and I thought it was, like we were saying before, it's some heavy material delivered with a spoonful of sugar, and I wanted to illustrate that in the title, and so I felt like that line from one of the songs, because all the titles, you never have a title to begin with. It's like the last thing you do. So you look through the songs, find a title in the lyrics, and this lyric from the song, from that one song, I felt expressed or suggested it pretty well. You know, to say you're kissing each other clean suggests that you're not clean, you're dirty, but you're doing something good about it. And it's positive in a certain way.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.